Hello, welcome back to prestigious Parthians, pressure people packed in Petra, who are preventing them from painting the planet pink. Rather a good one. Is it Petra or is it Palmyra? Could be both, really. A bit of a lie. We're not pressuring them, they're pressuring us quite a bit. Yes, when you joined us last, I'd fought off a attempted siege of Bostra, taken Hatra, and that was about it. I don't think I even touched the end turn button. That doesn't seem to be my kind of thing. I didn't do it in my Scipii campaign either. I don't think. Or I did. But I didn't have time to do any management. Anyway, that's under siege and will soon not be under siege. This is not under siege, but will soon be under siege. And, oh, blimey. Yeah, that's not a very big army. But there's very little I can do about it. That place is in trouble. When you think about it, my entire empire's in a bit of trouble. It's just so spread out. You can bring these people all together into one big army and then they could do something with Petra. Or all these people in Antioch could do something useful. I mean, perhaps they could run down to Sidon and force them to turn around and deal with them. Which doesn't sound like a bad idea, actually. So I'll take Darius of Taxila and see what he can do. And leave him behind. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Maybe next turn. I think next turn. Is there money I can spend? Actually, I might have done this like a couple of videos ago. I can't remember, it's been so long since I pressed the end turn button. Nothing's happened. But now something's happening. Oh no, you couldn't just fold away. Ooh. Okay, so here we go. They sallied forth from Ankara. 20 to 7. No, it's not. It's 4:05. I only got to stop telling you the time of day I'm recording these, or else you'll start to wonder. What's this man doing? Playing games at 20 past 7. Not 20 past 7. 4:05.
Await my order.
I'm doing it because I need to try and start getting videos out on a regular basis. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing the skirmish, no skirmish thing anymore because that was hard work. You can drop the ram because it's not helping you. Okay, we've got some heavy units there. They're not. After a while, these people start turning into cataphracts in and of their own right. They suddenly become heavy horsemen. Well, you've got to admire their spirit. Oh no, it's broken. No, they can't admire any of that spirit. So what's his general doing? It'd be a useful tactic, all that sort of sneaking around the back, if they didn't do it every single time. It's like, the first time it happened, it caught me by surprise. And then they did it again and again and again. And I used to have to expect it, where the enemy generals just sort of, and cavalry units just run out the gate and run round the back. That's a very clever move, actually. The first time it happens. I think it caught me out in my Scipii campaign, actually, when I was taking down the Carthaginians in Cordoba. The general, who also happened to be, you know, the big boss man, the faction leader, charged through and annihilated my Equites and Principes. But that's not surprising because Equites are absolutely awful. They can't stand up in a fight against, well, I don't know, Roman cavalry. As we found out in the Scipii campaign. Have you seen the Scipii campaign yet? Never mind. I probably shouldn't talk about other Let's Plays I'm doing. If you haven't seen it, you'll be feeling quite left out. I don't blame you if you haven't seen it, because it takes quite a substantial amount of time to watch them all. I looked at the length of the playlists, and they are like a good 36 hours long or something. You could do like a marathon of them, longer than like a Lord of the Rings marathon with the director's cuts put in. Good measure. We tried that once actually, watching all the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but including all of the things, all the sorts of the director's cuts and the deleted scenes and all the things like that. So yeah, it just went on forever. I didn't make it to the end actually, because we were also drinking at the time. So much for skirmish mode. Not particularly fussed because they're not going to do much in the way of damage. Right, but these 4 people can charge at them. Right now, go! It's king on king. Here he is, king of the Pontus and king of Parthia. Prince of Parthia and Prince of Pontus. I can't think of a word to fight beginning with P. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. There's a bit the problem there of like trying to flee at the last moment. Oh, look at that, just swarmed by horses. And there we go.
Victory is sweet indeed, and all the sweeter for
being so decisive. I've played this game too much. If I finish off these people's lines for them. That is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle it is beyond belief. How happy are they to see me? Is that a green face you've got, or are you just pleased to see me? Yeah, that's quite good. Well, who are they being besieged? Probably by the Greeks. But let's take a close look.
To hear is to obey.
Yeah.
I will speak with them at once.
We've got trade rights already. But have we got map information? What do you say? Huh. Not gonna lie, I felt a bit. Actually, that's not too bad. It shows that they've still got the capital in Sparta, but it's under siege by the Scipii. Hey, the Scipii went to the Greek adventure like I tried to do many moons ago. So what's happening on this front here? Have the Egyptians given up on dreams of conquest? You can go back there. There's a plague in Seleucia. Oh well. I blame the Greeks. And doesn't everybody? Every true Roman will rejoice to see the overthrow of these people. Fine, yeah. It's a danger threat to Rome's glory. Maybe so, but I can't help but feel he might have talked more about me, because you know the Parthian people. Parthian people expunged the Pontic people properly. I've got to stop it with these P sounds. I'm spending more time thinking about alliterative sentences involving P's than what I'm doing with my empire. I've got a lot of money. Look at that, 9,000. Well, that's going to get spent. No. Where's Arsacia? That's too far to be useful to anybody, anywhere. No. Which means I've got money to spend on the military. Hurrah! I've just not got the facilities. 3, 4, 5. No, you can merge together. Right, that's fine. Yeah, so Sidon's not got much in the way of defences, so we'll leave him behind to retrain, him behind because he's peasants and he'll just slow us down. Well, he isn't peasants, but they are peasants even.
Engage the enemy.
Oof. Egyptian chariots, desert cavalry, slingers, Egyptian chariots. They like the chariots, don't they? Special attack. Don't like the sound of that. Anyway, I'm all up for a good fight. 1-to-1. And of course the enemy can't come near me. Well, I've got chariots, they can try, but they'll fail. An ambuscade If promptly surrounded, will replay the intended mischief with interest. I'm sure it will.
A battle's never easy, but then
It's no, it isn't, but it's satisfying. Look at that long line of horsemen. Oh, that's beautiful. It can get even longer. Look at that. It's the entire length of the battlefield, with the intention of like wrapping around the enemy. Let's see, what have we got? Something over here. You can run forward and face them head on there. Did he just shout out asshole or asphalt or something? Right, something's happening. They're being charged, but why aren't you running away? Oh, you are. Good. Well, something's happening. You're running into the chariots. That's not quite what I had in mind. Still, these chariots are a lot weaker than the ones that the generals drive. This is also rather satisfying. I've never liked chariots, so when I played this game as a young man, they used to terrify me. And I look at it now as an older man, all 24 years of me, and I wonder what I was scared about, because they're unwieldy, a little bit useless. You've managed to skirmish yourself into a corner, idiots. Oh well, I've got the money to replace you. Hey, not bad.
Can't smile upon you today. The
Have we
enemy
beaten them?
general has been
Oh
killed
god,
and
they're
defeated.
just useless, aren't they? Chariots? Why would you spend the money? Because they're not cheap either. You need to get armourers, I believe, before you can even start training them. So that's a down payment of several thousand denarii, and by the looks of it, they repay it by just being awful. You can run down... Let go. You can run down there. Well, you tried your best, but your best wasn't good enough, so try again. You're doing a fine job. You're a bit far away. Also, you're being chased down by some more Egyptian chariots. I think the battle's going fairly well, but I'm not entirely sure what's going on. You can run over there. How are those chariots faring up? They're going down like somebody in Chinatown. No. They're going down like oh, I don't know. Hey, they've managed to rout. Yay! Good, Nubian spearmen. You're not going anywhere. Oh, I want to select those units over there. The stupid selecting mechanism. I want you over here, because you're going to chase these people down. Because I believe they're trying to make an orderly retreat. You know what else I think about orderly retreats? They're only good if I'm doing them. Otherwise the AI is being a coward. Look lively. Run. Jib. Head to the hills. No, don't. That's the hill. There's Parthians all over it. I wouldn't head for the hill if I were you. Well, this is fairly decisive. What I like about the Parthians is that because all the while you've got the advantage in terms of mobility, when they rout, none of them get away. During most of my Roman campaigns, if the enemy routs, there's a good chance they're going to get away and so save like a third of their army or something like that.
Drive them from the
The only people who escape my wrath here are other light cavalry. Good, right. That's that settled. Lost 10%. Not an insignificant sum. Since I've got the arrows to spare, I may as well just fire at them rather than chase after them.
The soldiers have brought you
A great victory! Another heroic victory! Yes! Well, good things I like about playing as the Parthians, because the horse archers don't do very well when stacked up on the game's mechanics. Like, they've got weak attack, weak defence, and all they've got is the ability to fire arrows, and they're quite fast. As far as the game's concerned, they're quite weak, so if you get these kind of matches up that are actually quite easy victories, as far as the game's concerned, he just pulled it out of the bag. You've pulled a canai or something. Or canai, or whatever the battle's called. Famous battle, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Sire!
Can I chase you down, or shall I just go straight to Sidon? And incur the wrath of Captain Ptahotem. I might hire some more Bedouins because they did a fine job. A fine job. Oh, and take those horse archers back because they're looking a little tired. Yeah, I'm going to put Sidon under siege. A serious siege at Sidon. By Parthians planning to paint the planet pink. What is wrong with me? Oh, death stalks the land. Didn't I say that? Faction announcements. Daria and the Hyged's daughter of Seleucia. Have we talked about how the Parthians gave the Romans a bloody nose on numerous occasions? They beat Crassus at the Battle of Carrhae. Numerous times they were the frontier of the empire. In its largest extent, Trajan managed to capture up to about here, I believe, Mesopotamia, Babylonia, Mesopotamia, Syria, those kind of places. Then he evolved into the Sassanid dynasty, and they were a thorn in the Eastern Roman Empire's side until the Sassanids got taken down by the Islamic invasions of the 600 ADs. They just exploded into the world from like the Arabian Peninsula and just conquered all before it, for up to about from there through to about there and all of North Africa, various islands in the Mediterranean, and parts of Italy for a time. Muslim conquests, Islamic conquests. That's the right term for it, isn't it? Yeah. It took down the Sassanid Empire, and that was the end of the Parthians. And from that point on, they were like Persian and quasi caliphates and things to. I think Khwarezmian Empire. That's the word I'm looking for. Who were then taken down by the Mongols in the 1200s. Anyway, I've got to stop turning these Let's Plays into by Jingo lectures, because nobody else is interested. What can I do with this army in Ankara? Very little. You can't even afford. There aren't enough people there to even provide rudimentary cover. Use that person there. We can leave behind those barbarian mercenaries. They seem trustworthy enough. What's wrong with entrusting a settlement to mercenaries, barbarian ones at that? Well, it's time to finish off the Seleucids. Lycian rebels. Yeah, I think so. And if I had another port, I'd invest in a ship. But I don't. I've got one port, but that's busy building troops. Let's see what happens next turn. Yep, thought that would happen. Okay, here comes an exciting battle. If I pull this off, I get to take Sidon without a serious siege. That doesn't scare me in the slightest. Apart from the Egyptian chariots, but they're the weak kind of chariots. The only person there who's any threat to me at all is Khnumhotep. The reason why it doesn't look particularly Egyptian is because the Ptolemies weren't Egyptian. All the while they were there, they were Greek. They didn't speak... None of the family members, the Ptolemaic family members, actually spoke Greek until Cleopatra. No, spoke Egyptian even. Couldn't even bother to learn the language of the country they were running. A bit like George I in England. No, and Scotland at that point as well. The United Kingdom. Not a reminder, because if he couldn't speak English, it meant we could carry on, like, the Parliament could carry on governing, you know, without his interference. And he didn't want to be king of the United Kingdom anyway. He'd much rather have stayed the Elector of Hanover. He thought he was doing us a favour by becoming king. He never wanted to come to England. And this is George I, this is not the Ptolemies. How we got to the Hanoverians from the Ptolemies, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so this is your standard affair. Now, move these people. Move into the centre. I've got to keep him safe as can be. A nice, as long and as thin a line as I can manage, and then wrap around the sides for a great big flanking manoeuvre.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Maybe not.
Battle.
Units, move down, General. Units.
We can do something with this. We can attack on both the flanks and cause a bit of a hoo-ha. That's a technical term. If only. There we go. And you can move around over here. Now we've already chased off somebody, which is nice. You can run around that side there. Skirmishers. Keep them running, because of course they're on skirmish mode, naturally. So if you come towards them, they'll run off. And while they're running, unlike my horse archers, they can't fire and run at the same time. I believe somebody just run off there. Oh well. They're both skirmishing away from each other, that's brilliant. It's also highly annoying. Somebody's running away. You. Hold on. Yes, you got too close. One wonders why Skirmish Road didn't do its job.
Units, double time.
We can deal with those Egyptian chariots. Look, I'll take over that. You're not doing a very good job. He says as he runs straight into them. Something. Are we winning? Are we winning? We're not winning. Run away. That was abysmal, but he's still alive. So there's that. Got that going for us. You can charge into them to keep them off the tail. Not all of you, just some of you. Just them. Meanwhile, over here, we've got these people nicely encircled. Who are they? Skirmishers? Knock them down. And then. That is a very substantial encirclement. Have the chariots gone? I wasn't paying attention. I think the chariots have gone. That's good news. Who's he? Oh, he's the one that's running away. He's back into the fray now, so that's okay. We'll forgive him. What's going on over here? You're all running into... Look, when I said go to take out skirmish mode, I didn't mean go into the nearest heavy infantry you could find. Some people have got no sense of nuance. It's either run away from skirmishers or charge into spearmen head on. God, some people. Also, the victoryometer doesn't seem to be telling me news I want to hear. Seems to be rather insisting I'm not doing terribly well. He's a general. Ah, that explains why I'm not doing very well against him. Okay, he requires a lot of attention on his own. Because there's just so many chariots.
The perfect enemy.
It does not fight but runs away.
General has been killed.
Enemy general. No, the wrong general. We want the other general.
Courage.
I appreciate your fighting prowess. I don't think it's going to help. Yeah, everybody fire at the Egyptian chariot general. You also need to skirmish. Okay, I've lost another unit of horse archers. This isn't good. I need you to chase down those skirmishers there because they're causing a problem. He's not lost any units yet in that body of units. This is a bit of a problem. Everything was fine until he came on the scene, so I've got to take him out as quickly as possible, which means putting everybody onto skirmish mode, especially my general, who fortunately wasn't taken down then by a cavalry charge. Sorry about that, interrupted mid-battle. It's a bad thing, I think, on the one hand. On the other hand, I'm not doing terribly well, so it gave me a chance to think through my options. I managed to regroup all my forces, and I need these people over here to go over here. Running, preferably. I've still got a lot of troops. I'm just not making the headway against these chariot archers that I would really like to. He's just standing still. I might be able to take out a few of his units. There we go, that's got him moving. Okay, one of the units is routed. Okay, that's fine. '77. We got it down to 77. As soon as this chariot's gone, the rest of the army's fine. The rest of the battle is fine. However, that's a case of if I can get this chariot archer to disappear. Come on, 75. Don't rout on me now. We've got him down to 75. 73. How are these people doing? Run over here and show them some love. Now what's going on? You can just keep firing arrows into those backsmen there because they're getting in the way. They're interfering with the primary objective. My general's still alive, that's the important thing. I don't want to lose him. They're hard to come by. Actually, they're not really. Going down to 69 men, that's what I want. Is he running away? He is not running away. Oh, he's not running away. Okay. They've all got arrows to fire. Some skirmishers. You can charge into them. My troops are tired, they're exhausted. These Egyptian chariot archers seems to be invincible, seemingly.
As enemies, these men are perfect.
Finally that army routs.
Running from the battle in terror.
we can take out these desert axemen, and that just leaves the chariot general then. He's naturally going to be hard to beat, of course, he's the pharaoh. But although the pharaohs were god kings, they weren't actually gods like the game seems to think in this instance, because he just won't die. Well, we're on 57. These aren't generals' bodyguards, these are titans. And my people still don't know how to skirmish, especially if they don't put skirmish mode on. They're down to 53. We've got them down to 53 now. Despite the fact it's my entire army versus his one general, the balance of forces is pretty much in his favour. $39. Here we go. We're getting somewhere now. My general is getting himself killed. You can all just charge at him. We've got an advantage of sorts. As long as it doesn't move too much, we should be fine. 31. 17. That was quick. 15. 13. Where's he going? You are not getting away after all that. You're not throwing your life away at the last minute. Well, I've got him routing. Now chase him down, finish him off. Give him the old 1-2. Gotcha! Yes! I'm going to sit back down again now. I actually did leap up in the air in jubilation. Killed the pharaoh. Now, how many people have they got left? 87. That might be enough left to actually maintain the garrison. Hopefully not. And he's still alive! I thought for sure he'd die. At least 3 points in that battle. It's a clear victory, not a heroic one. Clear one. I did lose most of my force. 2/3 of my force there. However, their pharaoh's dead, my general's still alive. So,
Victory!
And, oh god. Oh wait, no, this should be fine. However, we are running out of time for this episode. This is going to be a problem.
Many brave soldiers have seen the dawn. How many will see the sun sing in the west?
Most of us. It's a heavily depleted force, but what we lack in numbers we make up in spirit. So the old saying goes. So we'll run you over there, we'll run you around here. Of course, depleted forces have depleted numbers of arrows. Peltists got very little equating to in the way of arrow strength, but that may not be necessary. Run! For the love of God, man! You lot are fine over there. And so the battle will continue. A very drawn out battle, isn't it? Maybe we could bring all my troops together into one place. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. I'll be back in a second. Okay, welcome back. Sorry about that. I just had an urgent feel and need for a cup of tea. Which I'm sure we can all appreciate. We'll move these people over here. Move these people over here. Can I trust these people to micromanage themselves while I try to bring my forces together? I don't know if I can, because I've got to turn these people off skirmish mode and then put them, you know, so they're not moving further and further away. We're getting something together now. Move these people round here, move these people round here, and move these people round here. We'll take out each of these units one by one. You can chase down those mercenary pelters. Oh, we've lost one unit. 2 units, that was inevitable. However, the smaller force means we can concentrate our efforts. I work better with smaller forces anyway. I find the larger ones a bit too cumbersome. There's like no reason why we can't just charge into them and they will break like that. It's rather simplified matters, and I'm okay with rather simplifying matters. Turn you off a skirmish because you will just run away into the distance and never to be seen again. We can bring these people round like that, and now we've got regional superiority, I believe they call it. Whoa! They're not doing very well. No, I didn't think they would do. Oh well, doesn't matter. I've still got regional superiority. If I keep saying it often enough, it'll become true. I mean, meanwhile, these people have only got 94 men, so why am I worried about them? They will break on impact. There we go. As will these people. So while they've been a sacrificial lamb and tired this unit out, the general unit out, I've been able to deal with the rest of his army. So now it's just all of these people against all of my people. You know, all of his general versus all of my army. One 161, 165, there we go. That's perhaps a little costlier than I intended it to be, however. This is exactly where I want the position I want to be in now. It is 4 units against 1, and although that 1 unit is very good, it's no better than my 35 Eastern General, apart from it can't do hand-to-hand combat with them. So everybody's now got skirmish mode on, apart from you, you, and you. So nobody had skirmish mode on. Pretty much. 45. Okay. 43. He's not running away, is he? I don't think the AI is programmed to run away unless they really are losing the battle. As far as the victoryometer is concerned, they're winning this fight so far. 35. There we go. We're doing some real damage to them now. Once they've taken away the initial hit points, it becomes a lot easier to just take out individual units. 35. He says. 33. 33. 29. Now my general and his general, I've got numerical superiority, and if he stands still, I'll have a superiority of sorts as well. There we go. 29, 17. Look at that. 11. 7. Continue battle and run him down.
Drive them from the battlefield!
If you fire enough arrows at him, he'll... Yes! Got him! Don't know how to turn that one around. Can we chase them down as well, or have they gotten away? That was very much skin of your teeth kind of affair, wasn't it? But everyone can chase after him. We might even be able to catch him. Apart from the general. Because he gets executive privilege. When you're leading forces, you don't have to be the one that's running after them. Now, you're both going for the larger one. Good. You might fire some arrows on the way, take out that one. Good. Yes. 5, 4, 2. There we go.
Victory!
A clear victory, but not another heroic one. But I thought that was more heroic than the one that was at the beginning of this episode. Men deploys 430, kills 1061. That's pretty heroic.
Glorious victory!
Yes! And I've captured the Dome without a siege. That's how the Parthians roll. None of that urban warfare, just marching straight in, taking a place, losing half your forces, no, 2/3 of your forces, then another half of your forces, and then walking in without a fight. You're not very happy, so we'll exterminate you. Because I have learnt from my... Ooh, blimey. Parthian games, just how unhappy you people can be. It's this, blah, 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 up to 60%. You're still not happy. Shrine to Osiris. What about if I gave you a shrine to Zoroaster instead? Also, you might build a ship. You build a trireme there, and you can start building Persian cavalry. If you can build Persian cavalry, why can't you retrain him? Oh, you are doing. My bad. I just can't see what I'm doing.
Sire. Onward.
So you can go in there and we'll retrain you. And...
Mighty general.
I don't know who's inside there, but we'll put that place to siege. Maintain the siege for 6 turns. I'm getting used to this waiting game. I'm not going to lie.
Mighty general.
You can run down there and you can go and join them.
Move out. Mighty general. March.
Oh, hello. More Greeks. Enemy army routes. Fantastic. Resistance is futile in Sidon. Had to be done. But look at that money I've got as well. Susa can build a bazaar. Artaxa, that's happy enough now. You can build some farming. Cortez, you're not happy. Build a blacksmith. You won't use it, but I'm feeling decadent. Actually, there's no reason why Sinope, Sinope and Kotes can't be another, like, recruitment hub, but take their troops using this ferry service along here. And that suddenly, like, means that I'm running out of hard drive space, so I best hurry up as I'm going on. Sinope, your... Well, cavalry stables. Anchor is doing nothing. And that's it. Right, after that fairly successful turn, and my god was it a successful turn. Managed to take Sidon, managed to fight off the Egyptian incursions, managed to finish off the Pontic people. That seems like an age ago now after those 3 battles. But it's all done, it's over, it's fantastic, it's great. Next turn, we're going to have a look at Palmyra, perhaps Jerusalem, Petra, and of course, Sardis. So join us next time when the Parthians will be painting the planet pink. Some word beginning with P that means energetically. I don't know. I'll see you next time.